It's the opening night and they're lighting the lights. The orchestra is tuning to make sure they sound right. It's time to start our show tonight.
Well, I've been obviously in the entertainment business now for 25 years, since I was 10. And I first started out with Mr. T in Aladdin, the Empire. I mean, what a show to start with, you know. So, and since then, obviously, I was working professionally as a child, touring with Anthony Newley, and you know, so I was always earning a little bit of money as well, which is always nice. And then from then, I went to study in London, to obviously one of London's prestigious colleges, Lane Theatre Arts. And then obviously I was choreographing. So I've been doing pantomime every year since I was 10. So I was in the pantos, I was then choreographing them here at the old Neptune. After obviously being a dancer in them when I was younger. And then obviously when we launched in the Epstein, we were one of 7 companies that actually went in for the panto, and we won it. So it was a dream come true for me, because it's when I was 14, sitting in the dressing room just over there. I remember sitting there getting ready for the show, and I thought, I'm going to produce this one day, and so it's most probably biggest one to date. Yeah, I just love it. It's like second home. Cinderella, we had Cinderella a few years ago when the theatre first opened, but I don't think the show was actually seen by a lot of people because the name change from the Neptune to the Epstein. A lot of people didn't know the theatre was open again. So in a lot of ways, for a lot of people, it's our first time doing Cinderella, really, because obviously, you know, the audience is built, everyone knows where the theatre is now. So that's why I wanted to bring Cinderella back this year. Because it's the number one, isn't it? You know, you've got the ponies and, you know, the madness. So and it's the most magical fairy tale. So I wanted to bring it back again this year.
I'm back again.
Brilliant. So
yeah.
what's it like?
Have you missed me?
We've all missed you. The whole of Merseyside has missed you.
I hope not.
Brilliant. So have you played Cinderella before?
I have. My very first professional production was here when I was 19, and I was Cinderella. And that was when it was the Neptune Theatre. And then I played Cinderella in the Theatre Royal in St Helens. And then I played Cinderella at another theatre, I can't quite remember, in Blackburn. And then I played Cinderella here in 2012 when it reopened. So I've done Cinderella quite a few times. And I've even done it in Qatar, which was quite strange, with the Prince coming to watch, which was amazing.
My first panto. Quite daunting, but yet quite exciting. I love Liverpool. I love the people in Liverpool. Everybody, the cast have been really welcoming. They're all quite seasoned pros, I think, at it. But it's the first one for me. But I'm looking forward to the experience. I'm quite happy though. I put it out on my social media that I was coming to do Prince Charming and Cinderella, and there was some good response. There was some great feedback. I think people are buying tickets already, so it'll be a good month.
I've done over 25 years of acting, pantomimes, theatre. Yeah, I've been in quite a few pantos. Played Dandini, I played the Princess, I played a Chinese policeman, I played the Good Fairy, and I even played a Scouse Fairy. She was like wacky and she talked like this, you know what I mean? Shut up kids, in the front way I'm talking to you, yeah! Laugh like that. Now I'm going to be
It's the first time you've been eating.
very first time.
How are you finding it?
Looking forward to it, children.
Do you know, other than the fact that the cast change, well, apart from myself, of course, there are a few people that do come back. There's a few familiar faces. I think it's always, because of that, it's always given a totally different spin on things. Michael, obviously, with being the Dane, he's brilliant at writing, and so topical things will get put into it. Maybe something that we've been up to lately might get put into it. So they're totally different because of the songs, because of the people. Even though obviously it's the same story, they're always completely different.
So what would you say you find endorsing about performing on stage?
The singing. The fact that I have to come and do a song is absolutely terrifying, but I think it's part of the package. I think panto is quite fun and it's quite relaxed. I mean, I know I've got to still come here and do the job, and I mean, we're doing a few shows a day for, I think it's 48 shows or something like that. So it's a serious workload. At the same time, you know, you're entertaining kids, you're entertaining a fan base, you're entertaining people over Christmas. So it's all in the spirit of having fun, and everybody's quite relaxed about it. But getting out there and singing a song, I mean, today was the first, I swear to God, at 34 years old, today was the first time I've sang a song out loud in front of people. And I was nervous, but I did it, you know. I like to think that I'm quite adventurous in ways and I'll give everything a go, so I gave it a go. And now I'm gonna have to do it in front of people at a live show, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you know what though, he just seemed like a natural. He doesn't seem like he's finding it difficult. I think he's a bit nervous because I think he doesn't want people to feel, to spot that he doesn't know what he's doing, but he does know what he's doing, and he's really a nice man.
At this point in my life, I'm working on all sorts, you know. There's several different avenues of where I'm going career-wise, and this is just another thing I can add to it. And if it goes down well, you know, you never know where it can go from there. It's just a cool new experience for me, and I'm happy to be doing it, and I'm grateful, you know.
So if the West End came forward and said, stage would be like...
Let's see if I can do the first show first before the West End comes, you know, but, you know, if it goes well, we'll see. But I think more than anything, I'm gonna take this in as a fun experience.
Our rehearsals start 8 days before we open, so it's going to be quite a tight, very tight. So I best get to learn my lines, or should I? Because when I get on that stage, it's going to be boo, boo, and I'll just go, later. I love this theatre. I've been on this stage twice with two different theatre. Oh, what did I do? Auschwitz, and I've done escorts here as well. So I do love this theatre. It's a lovely theatre, very friendly. I'm so looking forward to pantomime because I love the fun. I love the children coming in, and then I'm going to scare them. And I love to melt their ice creams with my eyes. But the theatre, I think panto, Christmas time, wonderful time for families to celebrate and have a great time, and also bring young children to the theatre to get them into the theatre, live theatre.
Christmas Day, we're underway. Just cook the bird.
I've enjoyed meeting everybody, meeting all these different characters, because obviously this is my first professional work without a chaperone, so I'm treated like an adult now, so I've got a bit more responsibility on myself. So speaking to everyone's been really nice. I've been really eased in because I was really nervous at first, and just spending time with all these like amazing characters, amazing performers and talented people is just amazing.
It's nice actually, because usually when you do a show you do a full rehearsal process before you even see a costume, so to see everyone together in full costume, it's different. You don't usually get that. Usually that's about 4 weeks into the process. Yeah. So to see everyone looking amazing in the costumes and stuff, it's good.
Well, for me, it's just about, at this moment, I've had such a busy year with several different avenues of work, you know. I did something like Big Brother, which led to me to do a campaign for Burton, which led to my brands and my businesses building and getting better, you know. So it's a case of, I did a feature film and then I'm doing a play. I think every bit of work and every bit of new adventure or new experience you do is all helping you to, like, you know, just what you want to do in life or where you want to go. And for me, it's just about doing new things and new experiences. And, you know, it's still early stages, but I did my feature film. I just finished 2 weeks ago and I absolutely loved it, you know, and I played a real kind of dark, twisted character. And then 2 weeks later, I'm up here singing and dancing, playing Prince Charming. So it's completely two different things. But before I moved to London, when I lived in Los Angeles, you know, I went to acting classes for 3 years and I was quite serious about it, but I came to London and I kind of lost my way for many different reasons. And I've spent a lot of time and a lot of years and a lot of graft to kind of get back to where I want to be. And, you know, this is a case of where I want to be. I feel comfortable, not comfortable, but I feel good up there. I like to entertain as such, and hopefully people will come and see that.
Oh, well, I would say a big part of it will be to come and see a fairy tale. Come and see the sparkles, come and listen to the great music, come and see the costumes, but also just come and have a laugh. It will be really good fun. There'll be loads of jokes, there'll be loads of silliness, loads of buffoonery. So it will just be, and it's a really nice intimate space, so you don't have to walk a million miles to go and get some toffee poppets.
It's lively, they're gonna have fun. Amazingly talented people in the show, and you won't be disappointed whatsoever.
Don't think I need to say any more.
I would say come and see Cinderella, the best pantomime in Liverpool. If you don't, I will come and get you.
But we do more than we obviously pantomime is our main thing. We do a lot of touring shows. I had a show at the Empire a few years ago, One Night Only, with Jennifer Ellison starring. So we do quite a lot of other stuff, corporate stuff. But panto is my number one love. You know, it's me true love, my number one love. So yeah, it's and you see, because obviously panto is a 12-month-a-year job. Everyone thinks because the show's on at Christmas. Oh, you don't have to start. As soon as the curtain comes down in January, January the 3rd, I have to start casting and booking everyone, and it's a 12. So to do other things, I've tried to lower the workload a little bit from yearly stuff, because it is such a big job, Christmas pantomimes. We're going to be doing Aladdin here at the Epstein next year, and it's going to be Snow White for Easter 2016 as well. So yeah, so I'm already planning next year's, and we haven't even started this year's yet.
To see you all, but I'm in a bit of a pickle. You see, I met the man of my dreams, but the problem is, he's the prince. Well, Chantel just asked me back and I really enjoyed it, so I thought, yeah, definitely gonna do it again this year. And I've always wanted to play Cinderella because I think it's just a bit different than any other princess role, because it's like the whole rags to riches story, so yeah, looking forward to it. And the prince is never going to fall in love with a girl like me. After all, I'm just a kitchen maid.
Yeah, I won a competition. I seen it on Radio City, and I went to an open audition, and we did like a dance round, an acting round, and a singing round. Then we got narrowed down to 5, and yeah, lucky enough I got the part, and now it's led to this as well.
That's great. So it's led to this. So what jobs is it led to anything else after?
Well, Chantel's asked me to do the Wizard of Oz as well, so I'm doing that. We start rehearsals tomorrow for that. That'll be next week. And I've done a couple of voiceovers, and I've done a lot of panto, and I'm looking now to start doing like some straight plays and stuff as well.
Right, I better introduce myself. My name's Buttons, and I work for Baron Hardup. Thing is though, boys and girls, he's absolutely skint, so he can only afford to pay me in buttons. Come on, it's sadder than that.
Buttons is the lovable, fun-loving best friend of Cinderella, who helps her to get back at the ugly sisters for all of the wrongdoings that they do. And yeah, he's just a lovely guy.
The other day, I went to the doctor's. I said, "Doctor, it hurts when I touch myself there." And he said, and I said, "It hurts when I touch myself there." And it hurts when I touch myself there. Stop it, you.
Yeah, it's a very funny script, very funny cast. Like every single person is just hilarious. Chrissy Rock just makes me howl. Like we've laughed at she doesn't even ask. She just sits down and breathes, and I'm laughing. Charlie, Simon. I've only just met Ben today, but he's obviously just fit right in with everybody else. Yeah, hilarious. It's gonna be a very, very funny show.
Oh, yes, oh, do you
I'm playing Pippa Hardup at the Theatre Royal in St Helens. I am the ugly sister.
Fantastic. It's the first time you played an ugly sister?
No.
No?
I'm getting typecast. I'm going to see my agent about this.
I would.
Now, I played the Wicked Queen. I've played the Fairy twice. And I played the ugly sister twice. So I've had a good show.
So yeah, I think the guy who plays Bugs, he's played the same character all the time as well. So do you feel like you're being a bit stereotyped then?
No, but I'm only going to be Cinderella. Unless they do one when she's in the menopause.
This is my sister Kate, and how did you enjoy your flight?
Oh, flight, dear, flight. Oh, I've been manhandled all through Spanish customs.
I know, that's why I love going back to Benidorm.
Oh,
it's just good fun, and the thing is, everybody in pantomime, it's amazing because it's like being a big kid all over again. You know, you'd have a good laugh, and being in St Helens, the crew is amazing. So you know that you're going to have a good time with the crew. The crew's fab and they're mad. So, but the nice mad.
So is it because of because you like the St Helens Theatre Royal, is it why you keep going back? Is that why?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, Jane and Chantal's amazing, and you know, and I love the fact that people from St Helens are very loyal to the theatre, and everything's kept at a price that people can afford. No disrespect to anybody, but you know, there's a lot of poor people in not just the St Helens, there's poor people everywhere. But I think the thing that's lovely about Jane and Chantal, they keep the prices reasonable.
Yeah.
You know, so they can afford to come and see the show, and it's fabulous. And it's dead funny just before Christmas when all the kids get stuck in there while the mums go shopping.
Hello everybody, my name is Baron Hardup. I'm a poor old man. Yeah, I'm poorer than that. I think I like the idea of being the kind of the father of Cinderella, which is always good because I always get cast as baddies in TV or theatre or anything. So it's quite nice for a change to be cast as a sad old man, and and everyone will be going rather than boo. But I do have 3 beautiful daughters. I say beautiful. My youngest, Cinderella, well, she's as beautiful as Elsa. And the other 2, they're like movie stars too, yeah. Shrek and King Kong. I love it. Yeah, well, I've just had a baby, 3 days old. So, in one way, it's going to be nice because I can get out of the house.
Thank you. So the princess thought that Dandini was the prince and ran away. That's no good to me. I want to meet girls, not have them running away from me.
So I'm playing Prince Charming, who is obviously the prince. He's chasing Cinderella, but she doesn't want to go out with the prince because, I don't know, she undermines herself. She's got the ugly sisters always putting her down. But so we conjure up a plan for Dandini to pretend to be the prince, and I act as Dandini, so she's meeting more of an ordinary guy.
I'll throw a state ball at my palace and invite every girl in the kingdom. One of them is bound to be her. Oh, here's the man himself, the prince.
I am playing evil Dandini, which hopefully will be a lot of fun and a lot of mischievousness.
Brilliant. So is this your first panto, by the way?
Second, yeah.
So what's your first one?
I did Sleeping Beauty last year down at the Churchill Theatre in Bromley, which I was the prince in with that. So it's nice to go to the dark side.
So you're a dark person this one. You've got a dark side.
Yeah, no, Dandini is evil in our panto this year. So it's a bit of a twist on what Dandini would normally be.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of Cinderella.
I don't have a preference between stage and TV, to be honest. I like to mix it up more than anything else. Originally I started with stage work, and then it was probably about 15 years ago that I really started getting into filming and everything now. So the ideal year would be mixing alternatively between the two, to be honest.
Brilliant. So you're going to get a hat trick? Do you reckon you'll be back for panto next Christmas as well?
Who knows? Who knows where we'll be this time next year? If it goes as quick as this year, then we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, so why should people come and see this one? Why should they come see Cinderella?
Why not? why? I think that's the more poignant question. I can't actually see a reason why not to come. We've got a really nice cast, and I'm slightly in anticipation as to exactly what's going to go on, but I know that there's going to be a lot of fun. I know that there's going to be a lot of mischievousness, and it's just going to be a really, really good fun family show, So yeah.
If you would like to find out what else we have up our sleeve, we will be playing at the Theatre Royal St Helens from Friday the 4th of December to Sunday the 10th of January. You are all invited this afternoon for afternoon tea at the Palace. But in the meantime, you must now buy your tickets!